once again, welcome. We are in cosplay tonight as Junko Enoshima as we play Danganronpa. Maybe it'll work this time. Yeah, we'll see how long it stays. I don't know if the camera's actually gonna like stay this time. But yes, welcome to Danganronpa. It's not time. All the mishaps. Do I need to go get my headphones? I don't know how it's gonna work. I mean, I could probably use Apple ones with the little mic thing. It might do better if I need to. So where we left off is we switched rooms with I literally can't think of her name now. We switched rooms with somebody. Someone in chat tell me their name because I done forgot. Okay, so we switched rooms with somebody, so we're picking up to see what happened there and where we left off with that, so let's go! Sayaka. That's the name. Sayaka. We switched rooms with Sayaka. So I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late...
Yo!
Perfect.
Sorry.
There's my queen, there's who I am. Ah, look at her. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning. That is me, though. Messing with makeup and it just not, like, working. Love it.
Ah, well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning, meeting took a little longer than usual. For the times with more relaxed sense of time, most high schoolers fall into this category. But I'm the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad, my bad.
I slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
It's so awful to be late.
Yo!
I didn't oversleep. I just you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. I know, right? Makeup just takes too long. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people?
Ah.
Yeah, Sayaka and... I don't even remember. Bayakua aren't here yet. I don't remember who that is. I don't even remember who that is, though. I don't know about Bud. I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high school category. So for her to be so late...
What?
Oh, him. Ha! And then, like, over the head. Then, like, forgot about this food. What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey, man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? Yeah. I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I get the sense she always has her stuff together. I got the sense, sorry. Listen to anyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside me. And that speck started to go quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. This fool just runs. He just like, must go. My stream stopped, and I don't know if that's close. Okay. I'm good. I'm back. Okay. The words that I barely left my lip before I flew into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I let Sayaka stay for a single night. What y'all think is gonna happen? I mean, I already know. I played the game. Where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed. Now you see why I started leaving you off at a cliffhanger. Because, yeah. What the hell? It looks like the one room has way less sheets than it used to. More importantly, we're like, you know, I'm going to explore the room. Explore the room. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its, sheath, wow. More importantly, we're like, oh my goodness, okay. But, like, you know. There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. Surprised he didn't, like, say where's Sayaka again. There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. More importantly, okay. I better check. I'm laughing at a bad time. Let's take a look inside. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself into my brain. In my brain. And then, everything went black.
Danganronpa.
Sorry. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before.
ah,
You're awake, finally. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Yeah. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka's dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
What?
Listen to us, man. What do you think gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone. Oh, my baby.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Obvious? Oh, my God. Gotta get this move up in here. I'm sorry. Okay, we got the Monokuma now. He's the one being called. Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, remember the terrible price? We remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong!
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But...
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had to reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dub get shot with a Gatling gun. Go back over there, buddy. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yahoo!
One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong!
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their face. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. It's not the bear, I'm sorry. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. I'm not even gonna try his laugh, because his laugh is just like his own, and it's amazing. See?
What?
Why are you laughing? It's called naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey!
You're
Come
super
on
naive.
now!
Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing, yeah, I was right the first time, has just begun. The real thing?
Now then!
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You're referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the Blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you were talking about, is it not?
In other words,
His hair, though. Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
yahoo!
So a certain time, whoa, I can't read. So a certain amount of time after murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the Blacken who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will engage in a one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the Blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which, of course, means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well...
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply,
What?
it's execution.
Yeah!
Execution?
What?
And by execution you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
You're just throwing out all these, you're like, it's this person, it's this person. So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you. Like you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. New rule. Yay.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a
The
second.
hell are you talking
You're
about?
freaking insane, you know that?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us. All that was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
I'm just gonna sip my Dr. Pepper, because I know this.
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Well now.
Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am.
Yeah. Look who I am. Should've done the pink blood.
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Why do we have to zoom in? Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone left in the Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just seconds ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. I mean, what else would it be? Okay.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than an inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been waiting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I want to waste time this whole time?
Damn it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Black One.
Ta-da!
This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death of Precious. I like to call
It's
it
the Monokuma file!
Japan. You just see the body in the background and it's just like... Okay. I mean, naturally, you guys are experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with the course. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. Why didn't I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow calculus.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. Thanks. Yes. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. There was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered somebody. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such perversely terrible situation. I didn't feel like I said that right. It's fine. She didn't show the slightest hint that they got to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to strive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but I still have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Let's just look at the body. I gently place my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check her pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. I mean, there's blood. Like, what else would you... Okay. There wasn't anything else to say. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real?
Let me out of here!
Someone save me, let me out of here. Somebody help me.
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting it. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. If we get it wrong, all the rest of us stay safe.
What the heck?
That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is.
Are you serious?
So, we're really gonna try and find out who did it?
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about Sayaka's life? She died in Makoto. I forgot to say his name now. No! No! I don't remember. Dorn. Nagi. I'm gonna call Nagi because that's better. What? She's right! Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned up to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eye had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it.
What the heck?
I hate this, but we still don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking about putting someone on guard duty, so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think. Anyway. Me too, I don't like having to think anyway either. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you have.
So then...
Fine then, I'll stay on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op, face defense with two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
So then...
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll all have to collect clues to form a foundation, then strike an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong...
So...
Well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't, no.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for a good night. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. Which one? Mondo?
Goodbye.
Or this one? I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. What if son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence?
You're fucking dead.
They better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and Kate their goddamn skull and mustache. I'm serious. Living is deadly words taking the experience. Screw her at all.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? If we're gonna investigate a murder, how do we even do something like that?
anyway...
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is very suspicious.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer, you're gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it won't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. Makoto, that's how you say it. Hey. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Loud one, yeah. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigating. Why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me. It's still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've done it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair, bzz, bzz, poison gas, torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Oh, I still gotta read. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. Besides, I have to find out how she was killed. Nice. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. That's what I've been trying to do that. Ugh, no way, I seriously don't want to die here.
Help me!
I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, Kingdom, to help me. I don't care who it is, just help get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Are you going to help investigate, Shiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Well, I'm ready to leave. I don't think this room's gonna help much. Besides this, vacation service and other activities. Yeah. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. I mean, yeah. So I head to my room where Sayaka's corpse could still remain. Have better examine the state of my room a little closer. I mean, I tried to make you earlier. That might reveal something new. It looks like there's less than before, yeah. So I can see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. What else? I didn't actually look at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of the parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of coating. I remember the coating sticks to you if it's just a touch, a little bit. Wait. Just touch it a little bit, yeah. There's my key. There's a key on the ground, it has my name on it, so it's supposed to be my room key. If I remember correctly... Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we should switch keys too. Dang. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into my room, get into the room in the first place? Sayaka had forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it with any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere. Someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Table. Here's also, like, my trash can. Okay. Cool. There are scratches. Oh, it's on the table. Okay, there's scratches and gouges on the wall, on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I heard something.
Wait.
That would not be possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could have happened in the room right next to you, and there's no way you can know.
Well.
Perhaps this was another Monokuma strategist creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle. This is the replica sword I brought back to my room for self-defense. Does this mean yes? Has it taken out? Yes. There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. Okay. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. Which one's cute? Mondo? I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. Having a sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are the... Aww! Thank you, Loki! Thank you for your bitch. You don't gotta do that. Oh, thank you! That's not a he, lovely. That's a she. She's a martial artist. Mixed martial artist to be exact. And thank you again, Loki, for your bit. But you don't gotta do that. Thank you, though. So why are there scratches on the sheet? I don't know what to look at next. There are scratches. Is that, yeah? Okay, so that's the same thing. Yes. Our rooms are completely soundproof. Remember, if anything happened, there's no way you can know. Perhaps this is another. Yes. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see.
By the way.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before he went down the body, I mean? There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard.
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman's scum, they deserve death. That's what my brother rather tall.
You're fucking dead.
No country there. Fine. So if I ever find the bitch that did this, I'm going to pound his face. What if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That all gets sorted out when the time comes. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the air, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. Oh, thank you, Miguel. Oh no, Chev, you missed something. Chev, Sayaka's dead. I'm sorry, lovely. I think that's the one you really liked, wasn't it? I hope not. If it was, I'm sorry. But thank you also, Miguel, for your bits. That you already do so much, but you know, thank you again. It means a lot. But you watching also means a lot. Miguel, what you doing? Okay. I don't know what she's doing exactly. Oh, I already read that. And a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another. I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living here. Oh, thank you, Mystic. You didn't have to, but thank you. I appreciate it. Miguel! I'm not gonna make any comments to you this, since you did that. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge? In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer? Mystic! Y'all are gonna pop off my stream tonight. Look at y'all, thank you!
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Hey! Okay, let's check for the toolkit. The toolkit's still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this. Okay.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, come on.
What?
We ain't exactly
What?
in the mood to be building a... So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just
What?
me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet. As far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause, like, why the hell would we? Miguel, stop! When am I can't speak to you because you're just gonna give more. If I speak to you, you're not gonna give. If I don't speak to you, you're not gonna. You're gonna. Look at you. You done made me flustered. No, it's something about you. Thank you. Aww. Thank you, Mystic, for subscribing. Thank you. You guys. Okay, I'm getting. Oh, thank you. I love you guys. The bathroom. And on the other side of this door. Miguel. Why was that inverted? Okay. No. I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. Aww. Well, thank you, Miguel. Truthfully. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcame with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. I can't read, but I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Hey, right. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood, the numbers... To me, that don't look like numbers. But then again, I've seen what it is, so to me, it's not gonna look like numbers. Can y'all guess? Can y'all guess what that is? Do y'all think it's numbers? Did Sayaka do this? I mean, it's blood, so yeah. Thank you again, Mystic. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now no one. But now is no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach and must have been the killing blow. But what did they use to kill her? Where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let Miguel keep that comment. He kinda is. He kinda is. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery. There on her wrist is gold. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something. I'm not reading that word again because I couldn't say it. It's glittery. That definitely concerns me. It's the gold. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. Thank you again, Miguel. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom. This is something I need to do, because like, Miguel is like the #1 person that sends me bids, and I'm telling you that a little bit, Miguel. But I want to get a board, so I can write like top tier bids and like a top tier like who subscribed and stuff. Like, you know, a little bit of a special thing, like have it in each stream, or do it like in Minecraft, like create like a little server with like y'all's names on it or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go along. But I think that'd just be cool and like another way to like have you guys like out there and like know that I support, like I love y'all's support and stuff. So like, I'm thinking about doing that. Give me feedback on that. You again, Mystic. Where they inflicted the deadly wound. I need to reset that just to click. Yeah. Okay, so it's not well correlated. Okay, what else? Huh? The water from the shower gets turned off at nighttime. Yeah, I think I have done everything. Double check. Yeah. Okay, I've done this. Let me finish. Yeah.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The blade number that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with her life.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? I gotta find it. I don't know what's happening anymore. The result would be upside
Well?
down. Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say. It's obviously you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullets. It sounds like Kyoko knows that what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, you better ask the ultimate programmer.
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. I don't get to know what the doorknob is? I click after. What the heck? Practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? How would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. My bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while she thought, then apparently struck with sudden realization she shouted a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door was stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all of this.
I see.
And that clears that up. Clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
I'll see you later. No, don't leave! I had another thing I had to do with... Okay. There was another action thing there, but we couldn't... Okay! As if I was forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned left over. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me about this. But you had another action thing, and I need to speak to you about that, but you've already run away. Welcome everyone that's watching, and thank you for the ones that always come to my streams, and thank you for your support. Why are you there? Why am I smaller than you?
Very strange.
So I was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Why would you say that to someone? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then it's not. You're fine, honey. I need you to look at something though. Look at... Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka names on it. But good talk. Okay, why am I smiling?
Seems like...
It's alright. Something doesn't seem right. Monokuma thought that Sayaka was killed in your room. Just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Yes. Now so we go to the, Huh. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss
Most
I
suspicious.
absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Either way, we need to go to the trash room and have our lunch. Run your little legs. There's a security gate here. No way to get in.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is on it.
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask.
No, you can't go any further!
Nice. Okay, bye. It did. It's the way the drawing game part of it is designed. There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Oh. Well, not yet. Yeah, I thought there was more stuff. Oh!
Monokuma appears!
Oh my god.
No!
Okay, good job. It looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Coin! Even here, there's a damn lock. What is this? Okay, now we can leave. Okay. Get out the bathroom, they're gonna help me. We also need to watch the tape that Sayaka had. I'm forgetting about that, so we need to go back to the VR room with the tape and get that. So we need to do that. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh, no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps calm me down. Or keep me calm, what I just said. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. That seems important. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here and I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for such a sweet compliment. Really. And I believe it's your first time being in the stream, so welcome! Welcome to the Chaos community is what I'm always saying. Hey, nice to meet you. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here. Big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or? I better see if anyone here knows about more about it. Okay, is there anything? Marbled meat, salted meat. Now's no time to be thinking about food. I think I got him to leave. Look at that comment you made. You're all the reason I'm losing stream viewers. This is one of the monitors Monica appears on that even cook in the kitchen. It's impossible to cook in here without thinking about how he could reappear in a second. Take that. That's that, okay. Uh-huh. There's a bunch of vegetables, I'll call that. Why does it look like that? It looks weird. I don't really see anything noteworthy about anything. So I gotta cook this time. Right on the line. His friends come in the kitchen too. Knowing Monica could be watching me, there's no way I can concentrate on cooking. Okay, well you're not cooking anyhow, so it's fine.
Yeah, totally.
I'm glad you are enjoying it. I am rich. Sorry, that was like reading two things at once and like AO'd in my mind. Yeah, weird, huh? Thought it was kind of strange, and I'm just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. And when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it.
Hey,
By the way, did you really kill Simon? What? Of course not. I would never. Tina, do you really think I murdered her?
'cause, I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her? On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Do you have anything to say, though? No, okay.
'cause,
I mean, I figured you would like know who came into the dining hall because you drink tea, better tea, good talk. That's lovely. Okay. We'll go to the AV room. I don't think on this floor though, so. No. It's not what I want. Okay, how did I bring up the map? It's been a hot minute, but like, that's also not what I wanted. I'm pretty sure it was him. It was one, apparently. Okay, logic. That's where I need to be. Oh, we go here, so we want to go there. I'll talk to you first. Oh, there's the store. I wonder if I can go in. Probably not. Cleaning duty, huh? As a matter of fact, Monaco came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
I'm listening. He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Okay, then who is?
Ha 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 ha!
Hifumi was also there when we had the conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty.
Count on it!
You will, yes. Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too
Got
long.
it!
And then when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. That's not. Let's go. Alright, let's give it a shot. I'll leave me with six. I don't know what any of those are. Let's just spin all the cards. I'm broke now. Cool. That's not what I wanted. It's R. Why do I always assume? Do we have... Wow, there's like a lot that could I could have spent money there. Big one. Got one. Or not, I better get back to this. investigation. Or we can just like not. Okay, I wanted to go to the AV room. I spoke to you, you're gone. Do I even have her tape though? Did I not bring her tape with me? I didn't bring her tape with me. I need to go back. Yeah. Crap. I need to, yeah, I'll be here. Okay. So we got to go to, Sayaka's actual room. So that's, there's mine. That's like her room. Yeah, they are manipulates on the room, manipulates on my room, and Sayaka's room are switched. So I'll let everyone finish switching rooms without anyone knowing, which would be pointless. Why would anyone do that? Cool. Can we go inside? Cool. Room's very nice. I need to go in the trash can to get that tape. You can only do one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, let's see. Might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this video. Okay. Is there anything else in this room worth checking? Sayaka, no, I can't get myself depressed again. Search for clues, nothing here. Okay. What? Yes, door. Sayaka, no. All that's in here is a sewing kit and the organ map. I used for clues. Okay. I guess we are going to go back to the AV room. Well, let's talk to him because he had the cleaning duty. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. I'm looking for him on cleaning duty. As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? Just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash and no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had the chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash bin.
Here we
Of
go.
course. And it's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash bin. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash bin again. So we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get to the trash room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? It does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student becomes black and will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty, why'd you want to be in charge duty gig? Anyway,
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Laya, I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
Him? Leon? I mean, I guess? Oh, my camera just went back out. Jane. Okay. Solid minute. I don't know. It's never done this before, so like I don't know. Stop it, strange. So just let me do one quick thing. Oh, I can't do the one quick thing.
Completely unforgivable!
Okay. Let me... I wish it would stop doing that for me, please. I need to stay... Okay, I'm gonna do that. Ah! I'm working on it, guys. And by the way, it just said after spending a significant number amount of time. Give me a solid second. I'm turning my laptop webcam back on. It worked when I was doing Lady Loki and all. Okay. Nice. Well, okay. We're doing it without webcam, I guess. I ain't got no choice. So I'm in cosplay now for, like, nothing. Big sad. Because the only way I think I'm even going to be able to get the other camera on is by restarting the stream. Which, like, obviously I don't want to do. I'm big sad. I don't know why it's... And even when I plug it off, it's not picking up that I'm recording. So dang. Anyhow. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. Oh, my bad. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and the PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about his news, how do you say his name? Questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. I don't think they're going to be able to make it to the trial before I end up streaming in 30 minutes. Whenever a guy has cleaning duties, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash and disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm? It's not how it's supposed to happen. Anyway, on another topic, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it!
Oh, okay. So I was getting a drink. So easy. So, Fumi and I headed down to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife, he learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Okie dokie, leave it to me. Pull a key out of his pocket and use it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt!
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all up. No! Just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Okay, well, there's already a lot of stuff. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece. Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning left? Okay. Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth and a shade purposely from a button of shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of the evidence the killer destroyed. What? Word. Definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that left of the evidence the killer destroyed. Okay. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. I'm sad about my camera. I don't know why it had to cut off. And I keep messing with it, but I don't want to, like, not stream. That man does need to get out more. You don't want to try messing with the camera again. Well, I got the laptop camera on. Okay, let me try it with the webcam. Hey! Okay. Okay, I got it back. Okay, it's just gonna be a lot of, deactivating and activating it if it does that again, so I'm back. You can see me now. I can't see y'all. You can see me. Okay, I feel better. I'm back. I'll go back to playing now. Thanks for your patience. There are shards of broken glass scattered around from the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah, is that... Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Okay. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Yeah. Laptop cam was like, oh, I clicked on the wrong cam, and I was like, wasn't paying attention to the name. I was like, one of these are gonna work. Need to sneeze, it feels like. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turn on the Someone turn the incinerator on? This is Danganronpa. It is like a story mode video game. It has like its own anime series and book series. And I'm cosplaying as one of like the characters. It's a pretty good game. It's strange at times. Right now we are currently trying to figure out who killed Sayaka. That's a really fast, quick update as you walk into the stream. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the working fairy. Jimmy, you do realize what you just said. Huh? The fairy? No, you said the last time you were here the incinerator was off. Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've gotten one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Most
it
suspicious.
should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to truth bullets. Welcome more and more viewers that keep popping in. Y'all have missed like so much of the story. So, quick update. Cosplaying one of the characters. Trying to figure out murder. That's the quickest update in the world. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the server was off and there's glass shards and burnt popcorn.
Completely
What does it all mean, Mr.
unforgivable.
Nate? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it. I'm
Everyone
sure
already
of
knows you
it.
did it. All them mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Okay, so just that one. The green button turns it on, the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems anyway. Is that all? Oh, no, there's something right here. Okay, it looks easier if you do it this way. It's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Well, it gave me a coin. Okay. I feel like you should go speak to somebody. Oh, so about the crystal ball. Was he was in the gym though. Yeah, we're swimming here. Oh, I forgot about that. I want this. Okay, I need to go. I want to go now. Where was the AV room? So he's there, which I know I need to go to. I don't remember. Actually, does anyone remember where the AV room was? Oh, cool. Cool. I'll go to the gym next. We're gonna talk about one guy, but since we have Psycho's disc, I want to look at that first. Be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Psycho threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Psycho. She was there, along with her friends. She said that had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there, in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I came to despise so much began to float out of the speaker.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Psych had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls had simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get them? That really did happen. Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? I mean, there's nothing else here. Okay, now we'll go to the gym and we will go speak to that one guy because he's going to have the crystal ball probably. Oh, this was the gym, right? Yeah. Because he'll be having the crystal ball that they found in the incinerator room. Because he's the one that does, like, the stuff. So, even though he's freaking out and wanted to talk to us earlier. Hey, there was stuff on my body. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Oh, we also gotta talk to the ultimate programmer girl about the numbers that we found. Hero, snap out of it. Makoto? What are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball, see? But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because some guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
Is it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did the guy totally duped me? He did. Said it belongs to the pillars of history. Time, George Washington, Napoleon. Perfect, that. He said whoever controls that crystal ball controls the world. Is that seriously all BS? Can we talk about, like, this guy? Can I put that aside for now? So can you say without a doubt that this belongs to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have came by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. It'd have to be like $1 million. Oh my goodness! Would y'all spend $1 million on a crystal ball? $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Ding dong, ding dong. Have I run out of time? I still need to talk to somebody.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
No.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
No.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings.
I'm screwed.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Maybe we can still talk to her. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. No, don't, no. 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 Oh no. We didn't get to speak to the programmer girl about the numbers. I don't know. Oh, no. Hopefully that don't affect us.
You!
Yeah, I'm late because I was freaking out. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the crime's trial. Okay. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. I done did you. It's fine. They really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Can I talk to her now?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, in the end I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Just really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her. Oh my god! I got 10 minutes. It's tough time to
Hey.
There's no point sitting around here so we resolve and step to the future.
What?
Whoever
What?
I stuttered. So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through this with this class trial then, huh?
You know?
If you wanna confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. That's just funny.
Got it!
Relax, I'm still 100% yet that you're the culprit, no shit. Maybe bigger odds leaning that way.
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder whoever killed Sayaka's doing right now. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? I can't help you again. I love you, but no. Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive. Well, no crap.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. So the school basement has become the darkest place. Did it actually be darker? Yes. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Knight's soft first off. Thanks. Although the time has finally come, are you ready? Let's just do it. I guess I'm going to put you in on the
Well
elevator.
then.
Let's begin.
Yes,
Good idea.
indeed. Hey,
You scared? No, scared isn't quite
Makoto.
right. I said it before, but it's up to you to come to this series. Trying to take this off. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. Like it all, where I'll find out who the real killer is. To raise my voice to try and get myself heard, I turned trembling with anticipation for the elevator. With each step, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was riding on the elevator when I first stepped off. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with a heavy clunking sound toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how death row inmates feel when his time comes. Rather than that, it is not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. We finally arrived! Ta-da! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Don't even float. It's bullshit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yahoo!
Hurry up now, hurry up. We did what he said, we found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. For was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. It was also meant to be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and messages onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. So the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly race. A deadly class trial. A lot of deadly. Yeah. See, this might hurt me. I don't know if that's gonna hurt me or not. I have 0 SPs, so it don't matter. Oh. Let's see if I can do this in 15 minutes.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
We're trying to solve the murder of Sayaka. That's all you need to know.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
This is how you do it, yeah. This is how you do it, Kyle. I did it. That's all you gotta do.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Remember that. That's very important.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes, I don't remember. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth and realize our contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left. Okay. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use the truth bullets to flash the right one. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm going to die!
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Oh crap.
Yeah, we know that part already.
Yeah.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
No!
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
What's that? That.
No,
that.
that's
Oh,
wrong.
I got messed up.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Right.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
The kitchen knife.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
The kitchen knife. My heart's like...
So what was used to kill her?
Yeah, I know.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Yeah,
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
yeah.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
It's been a hot minute since I've done trial.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
There's gotta be a record somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Please, because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop behaviors like here. I guess. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you concentrate, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. Cool. On top of that, it steadies your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you cannot concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Cool. Okay, we might get this, guys. What was her, what was the account?
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Ooh.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret.
No, that's wrong.
So she saw that, she never saw it.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife was secured while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
Sorry.
You don't think so?
Give me a second. Sending it up.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, There's no way I could have taken the knife.
Hey, look, I'm getting
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl! Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove
the
that?
sleeve and the crystal ball, but...
I can.
Okay, where's she?
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
Oh, that feels weird.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Yeah, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Thank you, lady.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking
Hair.
about.
The hair. Yeah. As things advance further in Quest Trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. To the point of this is the reveal of an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and press the left mouse to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches zeros, you run out of time and you fail. Well then, good luck and have a time though. Something that should have been in the scene but wasn't. This must be, it's the hair because of the lip roller. If we can't just figure out what that something is, it's the hair. I already know. I need it, babe. Leave it off. I'm done.
Now I understand.
That took you a solid minute, sir.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ha ha ha! Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Yes.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yeah.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't...
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
The door.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The doorknob. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom. The evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Oh.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
The boys' bathrooms don't lock.
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. Almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up, but no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use the truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck. I'm not gonna have fun if I die though! Non-stop debates are stressful!
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Right.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Right.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
Something like doors locked or something,
At
right?
that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
That. Because it's fine there, boys.
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
Yes.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
Yes.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was...
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
Not really.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Look, it says case 1, I just realized that.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room,
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident.
I do.
But
I've also played this game before. But I also kind of gave y'all a clue. If you looked at the numbers that I was clearly stating were numbers and you read them backwards and being them upside down, you would kind of figure out who the killer is.
the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
It's a definite clue.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you. That's why I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I know who did
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Me!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No.
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
No, I forgot something else to look at. We're gonna lose. Because I forgot to do two things.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Saya could let someone in because... Okay, so it would be the switching rooms. I gotta go back up really quick.
I got it!
I hope that's it.
Because Sayaka was already scared,
Cool,
remember?
I'm still
That's
going.
why she asked...
I didn't mean to click that so fast, I'm sorry. That's why she asked me to switch rooms with her in the first place. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it, otherwise what's the point of being switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if
I
her
hope
being
your girl
scared
Chet
was a
can save
lie?
me, 'cause what I missed with that one thing.
Huh?
Oh, your girl might save me, Chet.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Please save me.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Save! That's the only thing I missed to look at. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just the two of us in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check out the nameplates. Make sure you don't go in the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Non-stop debate.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
In that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
She wanted to graduate?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Okay.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
No.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Okay. What about arguing? Okay. Good. I know what I'm arguing.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Right.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
That's false. No!
It certainly would seem that way.
I fell. Dang.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Retry.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that...
No, that's wrong. The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
No.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
It's Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms, so the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just the two of us in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't go in the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
She set me up.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Set up.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Wonder if I can. Oh, you. Okay. Did it do it? Oh, it did. Okay. So I'm going to end it there. So I'm going to save it again because I don't want that to get lost. So I'm going to end it there. We'll figure out who the killer is next time we do it. I already kind of know who it is. Again, I suggest you looking at the numbers. The 11037, I think they were, or 73, something like that. Look at them. There's a reason I freaked out when I didn't get to go talk to Programming Girl, because they're not actual numbers. Hint, hint, hint. So look at them, see if you can figure out the murder by next stream, and we'll discuss it then. I'm sorry, I'm leaving you all on a cliffhanger. It's what I must do. So, yes, thank you all for watching. We will discuss the Clash trial at a later date, maybe tomorrow night.